What's up, everybody? Just got off work, heading over to the farm. We're gonna try and plant some beans today. It's a little too cold still to spray, and I think it's a good time to get the planter out here and see what we can get done. Not too worried about planting the beans while it's cold out, because the ground temperature, I mean, should be right around 50. So we're gonna try our first field here. Hopefully it goes all right. Let's do it. First test here is it gonna start? You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Check the oil. Engine oil's good. Check our hydraulic oil, which I hate checking because it's hard to tell. That's good. All right, moment of truth. Fail. She almost started. Probably have to go get the charger and boost it. It'll start, but man, get tired of batteries. We got her backed out here. I got my box out. That's gonna be my first box of seed. But so this is like a door under our hopper, where you can clean it all out. I looked in there and there's a gate down there for something, so I'm not sure where that gate goes. So I'm gonna have to swing this out of the way and take our hopper off and see where that gate goes, because it definitely isn't supposed to be where it's at. So that swings out of the way, and then you can take these pins out. There's a pin right here and one up there, and this whole hopper lifts off. Then we can look down underneath there and see where that came from. So you can actually set a Pro Box right on here, which I've never done, but you could if you wanted to. So there's that gate. Looks like it goes in here. Just like that. That's a little better. I'm gonna grab an air hose and blow out in there. Try and get all the junk out that I can, so we don't send it to the rows. We got that all cleaned out. Cleaned out the hopper too and blew that all out. So now we gotta close this. Got that closed. This is still closed, so this is how you open for it to feed. We still got that closed for now. Yeah, we're gonna put our pins back in here. We might be ready to put some seed in. Alright, got her loaded up. These are treated. That's why I'm not as worried about putting them in when it's a little colder. Honestly, could have did it a while ago, but when I sprayed, I needed to wait a week after I sprayed the plant. So we're about a week and 2 or 3 days now. So we're good to go for sure. Oh, gotta put talc graphite mix on there, make it slide down easier. This stuff, you get it on your hands, it doesn't come off, so we're wearing gloves with this. That should do it. That'll mix in all the seed, run through the hoses, just help lubricate everything. I think we're ready to head to the field. See what we can get done here. Alright, I've been playing with these monitors. I think I got everything working. We're gonna go down there and test out the GPS, make sure I have the right row spacing set up before we start planting anything. And we'll see what happens after that. Alright, so we ran a couple passes here without it actually planting, just trying to see how our spacing is. I would say that's pretty damn close. Right at a foot. Whereas we're normally 15 inches. So we're a couple inches close, but I mean, that's pretty close. Another thing we want to look at is make sure the trench is closing, which it's not fully closing. Might put those up a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'll change all those to like that. And then it's not really sticking too bad there. It's a little wet. Sticking to our gauge wheels a little bit, but it's not plugging up or anything, so I think we're okay with that. Dad would tell me it's too wet because it sticks in a ball like that. But I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna change all these so these go down harder, like I was saying, and then I wanna make one more pass and check the spacing again. Make sure our GPS is on track. Then we might try and put some in the ground. See if everything's gonna work for us. We got our lines locked in. We got the trench closing good. I think we're set up. Next step's turn the fan on and see if we're planting. Kinda nervous. Alright, we got our fan running. Turn our plant on here. Oh, gotta open my hopper. That would help. You can hear the fan running. You can kind of hear it sucking all the beans there. I can hear them filling in here. Got that hopper open. Camera died while I was out there, but you could hear it coming out and filling all the different rows. So we're gonna put her down in there and see what happens. I'm gonna put this down while I get started. So the first section looked okay, but our second section, row 13 through 23, wasn't reading anything. So I'm guessing there's a wire wrong or something. So now we get to go on a hunt. Figured it out, finally. Had one cord back here. Wasn't hooked up. Out of all these million cords, one cord wasn't hooked up. It took me probably 45 minutes to figure that out. Alright. We still have 2 rows that aren't showing up. 3 normally doesn't show up for some reason. I put a brand new sensor on there last year. It'll come on and off. Sometimes it'll show, sometimes it won't. So, not sure what's going on with that one. I think we can make a pass now and see if we can actually get this thing to plant. Oh, and I checked the depth on the seed, and it was like 2 inches, so it was way too deep. So I need to go change that real quick. Alright, we're doing it. So 1 and 3 still aren't reading. I'll have to look at them again, but those ones always do that for some reason. It's always those 2 rows. And it does seem to plant, so I don't know, I'll go look at it again. But we're rolling. I'll get out and check our depth real quick. Alright, so here we go. About a 1/2 inch deep, which is right. Nice little worm right there. There's another one. Not super deep. This one I adjusted to make it a little shallower, and it's a little too shallow, so. Also, this is row 3. That's the one that says it's not planting. So it is planting. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust it back down to where it's like this row. So you got like a 1/2 inch there. Try digging one on the other side and see what we get. I'm not good at this game. I don't like digging for these. I struggle to find them. That wasn't bad. This one right there. About a 1/2 to 1 inch deep. That's the second row on this side. Let's check this one. I'd say we're good on depth. About a 1/2 inch to 3/4 deep. You don't need to go too deep with beans. Put that back where the other ones were. We're ready to roll here, I think. I don't know what else to check. They're the right depth. We're closing the trench. Everything's planting. Got 2 rows that are saying they aren't planting. These are the cords for it. They run down inside of the seed tube down here. So you can't really get to them easy. But it's the same ones we always have issues with, so it just is what it is. Need to probably take the cord all the way off, all the way back to the seed sense. This is right here. Like that'll run up here. I think run into here. I don't know. I haven't dove that deep into the wires, but actually there they are right there. That's all the wires. There's a million of them. We're good to go. Let's plant some damn beans. Working now. Even number 3 came on. Right here's my populations. Running like 150. They vary slightly. But yeah, we're going good. It's hot in here. Need to charge the AC in this tractor too. It's not working. It's pretty hot. It's not even hot outside yet, so. Even harder to film on the corners here. The E-Not 3 is saying it can't be found. It does that. It'll come on and come off. It doesn't mean that it's not planting, because it is. It's just saying that sensor is failing. And I don't know why, because I put a brand new one on there. There must be something wrong with the line farther up somewhere. But we're rolling. I could film for a second. Thing stopped beeping at me. Went and unplugged it for a couple of rounds. And when I plugged it back in, it started working. So maybe it's just something with that harness. Maybe I can cut the end off of that line and put a new one on there. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, it's all working now. Right now it should, so we're rolling. Got a good, see if I can figure it out here. We got 14 acres done so far. This field's 19, so we're making good progress. We'll finish this up tonight and then just call it. Got everything set up. We're good to go. We don't need to push her too hard right now. It's still a little too wet, but everything's closing good, so no reason not to. Strip of the field here. Making one pass down the end row here. Just because I know I didn't get stuff down right. Didn't make my turns just right. It takes a little bit to get used to hitting your line on the GPS. Especially on the first field. And everyone after this will be a lot better, but yep, making one extra pass. Overlapping a little bit on this little bit, but that's okay. Overlapping on beans isn't gonna hurt anything, especially just one pass down the end. But one field down, first field planted. Set the tongue down on our hooks. And we're done. Let's take her home. Take her on home. First field of 2023 is in the books. First one's in the books. We're gonna come see how much beans we have left here. So we're running roughly 150,000 seeds per acre. And so it's just slightly over 1 unit per acre. Those boxes hold 40 units. So the 20 acres we just planted should have used about half of our box. Which I don't know exactly how much we used right there, but just looking at it, it roughly is doing what it's supposed to be doing, where it's about half empty. So that's a hell of a start. Hell of a start. If I could just get that row 3 to stop beeping at me, I would love this planter so much. I mean, it's just so simple and it works. It's almost like doing tillage once you start going. You just go. But that one damn row just keeps beeping at me. That's it for this one. We'll see you guys next time. Probably be spraying here the next couple days. See ya.